Welcome to Fearless Friday, your day to reclaim your weekend and your life. I'm Flora with the FloraSageTherapiesInstitute.com. Today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of us like to avoid: self-care. Many of us are so caught up in the rat race or so caught up in life and are so lulled by the extrasensory things that are coming in that we tend to just do the same things every single day. We wake up, we go to work, we come home, we eat, we do our extracurricular activities, whether that's watch TV all night or go out and are active on some type of league like softball or bowling or whatever, or we go scrapbooking with our friends or whatever that may be. And then at the end of the night you go to bed and then you wake up just to do it all over again. And it's so easy to feel like we're on a hamster wheel. It's so easy to feel like this is all that there is to life. And what happens is when we start to do this, when we start to feel like we're on that hamster wheel and life really just seems to be passing us by and we're all saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe that it's the middle of June or the middle of February or the middle of December, then that is a wake-up call for you to stop and regroup and ask yourself, are you taking self-care? Are you taking time to really take care of yourself and nurture yourself and find that deep fulfillment? And when we ask ourselves this, when we're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that it's the middle of March or the middle of June or the middle of whatever, and it seems like life has really gone by so fast, that's a clue that says, okay, wait a minute, are you really fully being present in the moment, or are you being caught up in that hamster wheel, in that rat race, and getting lulled to sleep from your life? When we are doing this, there's actually kind of two facets to this. We can be so busy that we don't have time for ourselves, and we can also be the kind of opposite of so busy, meaning we get up, we go to work, we come home, we feel exhausted, we do nothing the rest of the day, and then we go to bed. So there's those two different energy streams, if you will, is that super busy one where you're constantly busy, you're constantly not at home, and then the other one where you're at work and then you're constantly at home because you're so exhausted that you just do nothing. So look at both of those avenues and really ask yourself, what are you avoiding? What are you choosing to overlook in your life? Because many times what happens is when we're so busy, we think, well, I really love to do this, and I love to do that, and I love to do this. But also at the end of the day, you feel so burned out, or you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have any time to myself because I have all these obligations. And then the other hand is you feel so exhausted that you don't want to do anything. And both of those avenues, there are levels of self-neglect where we choose to not take the best self-care possible. We may overeat if we are in that one avenue where we are feeling so exhausted that we come home and we watch TV and we don't do anything else the rest of the night. We may overeat. If you're part of the very active group, you might be over-exercising. In this aspect, you may find other ways to disassociate yourself from your life, such as addictions like drug addiction or alcohol abuse or any other type of addiction. So if you notice that you have some type of addiction, whether that's overeating or too much alcohol, too many drugs, any other thing that is trying to fill a void, really ask yourself and stop and say, what am I choosing to ignore in my life? What am I choosing to, yes, most people acknowledge something is going on, but they choose not to take the self-care and the time to address whatever it is that is. So this week, I challenge you to look at your life and ask yourself, are you making time for you and your fulfillment? Are you so busy that you don't have time for yourself, that you don't have time to just sit and be with yourself? Are you so exhausted that when you come home from work, all you want to do is just sit on the couch and watch TV? And really look at yourself, really look at your life and ask yourself, why am I choosing to do this? There is such a thing as too much of a good thing. If you're one of those active people that are constantly in all these other things, there is too much of a good thing at times, because we need that downtime. We need that time to sit and regroup and look at ourselves and ask ourselves, what am I doing? What do I want to do? Am I deeply fulfilled? And what do I feel is lacking in my life? And also, if you're on that one stream where it's just very exhausting, what emotionally is very exhausting to you? What is being not fulfilled in your life? Where are you finding that lack of fulfillment? And then start to recognize that and honor it, and start to incorporate things that really matter to you, that really bring that avenue of self-care into your day. So this week, reevaluate your life, look at where you're too active or where you're not so active, and ask yourself, where are you avoiding or overlooking some things that are lacking that fulfillment? And I challenge you to incorporate new things into your life that will bring you a little bit more self-care and self-awareness. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media, as well as email. And if you've really loved it, please subscribe so you won't miss one single episode of Fearless Friday. Until next week, I'm wishing you a fearless and fabulous day. Bye-bye.